This is example of a question where a formula is given to us, a formula that we haven't seen before. Let's see. An employee who works from home and qualify for tax relief on the electricity and broadband bills. The amount of tax relief such an employee can claim A is calculated using the formula. So here, this is relief. That's when we're going to have euro that is equal to the relief. Then we have here in bracket total annual electricity and broadband bills. So that's we're going to put another number will be in euro. And then we have D. D is the number of days work from home. So here we're going to put number of days. Okay. Tara also worked from home for a number of days. Tara's total electricity and broadband bills were 2,250. She claimed tax relief of 135 for working from home. Calculate how many days she worked from home. So we have letter A here, then we have the bracket which are bills, and then we have letter D in our formula. So what do we have here? We need to calculate the number of days. So that's what we are looking for. Do we have bills? Yes, her total bills was 2,250. And then we are told about a relief 135. So now we are subbing in those values in place of letters. So instead of A, the relief here, we are putting 135 equal. Now, instead of that total bills, we are putting 2,250. That is multiply by fraction. D is our our letter we are looking for, divided by 365 and multiply by 0.3. Okay. So where am I going with my calculation? I'm looking for the value of D. So I want to have D on one side of the equation and numbers on the other side, so I can tell them what does the D number equal to. So at the moment I have a number on this side of the equation. Then I have this number that is multiplied by my fraction. That's where my letter is. I need that. And then by another number. So first thing, I'm saying, let's get rid of those two numbers here. It's multiplication. How do we eliminate, how do we get rid of multiplication? By dividing both sides of the equation. So we divide both sides by 2,250 multiplied by 0.3. That way, that 225 divided by 2250, that's 1. 0.3 divided by 0.3, that's 1. And 1 multiplied by our fraction will be our fraction. So on this side of the equation, I have 135 that is divided by 2250 multiplied by 0.3. And then on the other side, I'm left with the fraction D divided by 365. Now, if you are wondering why am I not multiplying those, of course you can multiply. I'm leaving them in this form so you can see how they move around. Now, what else do I need to do here? Where am I going? I want to have D on its own, not D divided by a number. Don't forget, fraction line means divide. So how do I get rid of that bottom of the fraction division? We multiply. But if we multiply one side of the equation, I have to multiply the other side of the equation. How come that will eliminate that number? Because 365 divided by 365 is 1, and 1 multiplied by D is D. Therefore, on this side of the equation, now I have all the numbers. I move them from 135, 2,250 multiplied by 0.3, and that equals D. And I put all of that in my calculator, press equal, and I get that there is 73 here. So that's it is, I'm having the number of days that she worked from home.